When can tennis players use a protected ranking? Imagine being sidelined by an injury and still having a way to stay in the game. That's where protected rankings come into play, helping players bounce back after tough times. Tennis players can use a protected ranking if they have been injured and unable to compete for at least 6 months. This means if a player gets hurt and can't play for 6 months or more, they can apply for this special status. To qualify, they must submit a written petition to the Association of Tennis Professionals or Women's Tennis Association within 6 months after their last tournament. This petition is like a formal request showing their injury and need for protected ranking status. The protected ranking is based on the player's average ranking during the first 3 months of their injury absence. This calculation helps reflected their performance level before the injury. It's like a snapshot of their recent form, ensuring they don't lose all their progress. Once approved, players can use this protected ranking to enter main draws or qualifying rounds in tournaments. But it cannot be used for seeding purposes, lucky loser spots, or entry into the ATP finals. That means they can get into tournaments but won't be seeded higher because of it. The protected ranking is valid for either the first 9 tournaments a player enters using it, or for up to 9 months from their return to competition. Whichever comes first, this helps players plan their comeback without losing their spot. If a player is injured for 12 months or longer, they can use the protected ranking for up to 12 tournaments or for 12 months from their return. This extended period recognizes longer injuries and gives players more time to recover and re-enter the tour. Players cannot use protected rankings if they are absent due to suspensions, non-injury-related reasons, or maternity leave. But if they get re-injured after returning, they can petition to extend the protected ranking period. From a system perspective, protected rankings help keep things fair. They acknowledge that injuries temporarily stop players from competing at their best. This system prevents them from falling too far in the rankings due to unavoidable setbacks. It also allows returning players to enter tournaments at a level that matches their previous form, making live ranking projections more accurate and tournament entries smoother. However, it can impact other players, especially those outside the top 100. When players come back using protected rankings, they might take spots in main draws, which could push lower-ranked players into qualifying rounds or lower-tier events. In summary, tennis players can use a protected ranking after being injured for at least 6 months. They need to apply within 6 months of their last event and can use it for a limited number of tournaments or months after returning. This system helps players recover and rejoin the tour without losing all their progress, balancing fairness with the realities of injuries.